Respected D, sir, dear colleague, good evening. Today class is about tap changer maintenance and working principle. What is tap changer? Tap changer is increase. Tap changer is to increase or decrease the output voltage of transformer. There are two types of tap changers available. One is off-load tap changer, another one is on-load tap changer. We are using on-load tap changer. Why? That we can see the reasons. Off-load tap changer is Offload tap changer cannot be operated while current is flowing in the circuit. Offload tap changer are used mainly for non-critical applications, whereas momentary interruption in the current is acceptable. Offload tap changer we can stop, change the tapping and start. But on-load tap changer is not like that. We can't stop the tap changer for changing the tapping. So on-load tap changer is used to change the taps rapidly without interrupting the flow of current. Current flow cut பண்ணாம tapping change பண்ணணும். That principle only we are using in the locomotive. General requirement of on-load tap changes. While the tap is being changed, the output current must continue to flow. When we are changing the tapping, current flow should not be disturbed. That to be flow continuously. Any two taps must never be directly started because the existence of different voltage on the taps cause short circuit level current to flow between the taps. Tap changing பண்ணும்போது ரெண்டு taps different potential வரும். So that short circuit current will be maximum. So that should be avoided. The tap sensor must be able to operate frequently without requiring extensive maintenance. Here we are opening the tap sensor once in a year only. When we are doing the maintenance and overhauling, and after that 1 year only we are opening. So for this purpose only it is meant, the requirements are fixed. Important accessories. Main thing is servo motor for graduator, SNGR. SNGR stands for servo motor for graduator and is the air driven motor that operates the tap changer mechanism in electric locomotives. It uses air operated pistons to drive a crankshaft, which in turn moves the selector arms and contactors to change the tap position in the transformer. When the SNGR is operated, two things will happen. One is that contactor CGR 1, 2, 3 will be operated. Another thing is inside the GR, the selector arm will be moved. The SNGR's design ensures a high inertia for accurate and non-overshooting rotation. This is essential for precise voltage derivation. When we are changing the tapping, that accurate position should be locked because that voltage is fixed for every tapping. So it should not be overshooted or behind the tapping. It operates the selector arms in the drum as also CGR as I said earlier. Predetermined and closely coordinated sequences. Then second important accessory is PSGR, pump for graduator. The PSGR is a small pump operated by compressed air and is used to circulate the oil in the selector arm. In transformer, electrically operated pump is available called MPH, but here air operated pump to circulate the oil available in the selector arm. Whereas in transformer, the capacity of the transformer oil is 2200 liters, but here only 75 liters. So this pump is enough. This is done in order to remove the impurities which occur in the oil due to particles breaking off from the selector arms and the tap segments due to frequent operation. Selector arm and contact segments both are copper, having different hardness. So when we are taking the arms, the selector arm roller is running on the segments. So that time small copper sediments will come, impurities will come. That should be filtered through this pump. Otherwise, it will be accumulated in the bottom. Then that will cause short circuit or earth fault will come. So this is a very essential operation. PSGR operates with 60 plus or minus 5 strokes per minute. Okay. Anything doubt in this? பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும் sir. After 5 notches. Yes. Up to 5 notches, it will not work, sir. After 5 notches, continuously it will work. So it will drain and keep the segments in the filter. In the pHer and filter is available. So the sediments will be filtered in the filter. Then pure oil will be again fed to the GR. Very minute particles will be there, sir. Shine. It will be like shining. During GR cleaning, we will change. Then transition conductors. There are three transition conductors available for smooth transition from one notch to another, which in turn prevents power interruption to the traction motors. Our main concept is an on-load track changer. Power interruption should not be there. For that, these three conductors CGRs available. CGR 1 and CGR 3 conductors are connected to the transition contact rings in the tap changer that we can see later. CGR 2 conductors operates the transition resistor called RGR by inserting it into the circuit during the transition period between the different notches. During moving one notch to another notch, that as I seen earlier, the two tappings will be come in contact. That time that circulating current will come. To avoid that, one transition low value resistor will be inserted in the circuit. So to minimize that circulating current. So 1 and 3 will be in two contact rings, 3 will be in transition resistor. Then another important thing is breather. This capacity is 1 kg, 1 kg of silica gel for the purpose of filter the dust and moisture in the air. Whenever that pump is working, internal vacuum will create. So to avoid that, air will be sucked into the GR whenever the pump is working. So that time the air intake should be dust free and moisture free. Otherwise, the GR oil breakdown voltage will be reduced, will come down. This is one thing. And second thing, when working time, transformer oil temperature will be high, it will be increased. Due to that temperature, GR oil level also will rise. So that time breathing will take place. So internal some in the top air, topmost area near safety valve, air will be there. That will be pushed out. When oil is compressed, cooling down, then air will be taken into it. So due to this breathing time, the air should be, when the air is taking inside the air, that should be dust free and moisture free. For this purpose, the silica gel is being used. So dust filtration and moisturizer, two things is happening. First, dust filtration. In the bottom of this cylinder, granules available, the cork granules. Above that, one small cup is available. In that, oil will be the same transformer oil. Some 10 ml or 15 ml oil will be there. So when air is taking inside, when it is going through this, first that from the granules and oil, the dust will be filtered. So because the air is passing through it. After that, the air is going through silica gel. So in silica gel, will absorb the moisture. Then dry air will be going to inside the GR. That only we have mentioned here. So dust filtration is the air first passes through the layer of cork granules, then through an oil cup at the bottom, which has the dust and oil other particles. Then moisture absorption. The air then flows through the transparent cylinder filled with the silica gel crystals. These crystals are highly effective at absorbing water vapor, preventing moisture from the entering the transformer oil, GR oil. And moisture indication. After some time, means we are changing the silica gel in the schedule only. So when it is coming for schedule, that blue color silica gel will be turned into pink color. Not fully, some partially it will be changed. Previously, the silica gel capacity is 500 grams. After that only it increases to 1 kg due to that usage of the silica gel. So schedule to schedule changing is enough. But we have not seen that the silica gel completely pink and all, nothing. Then another important thing is transition resistor. Already we have seen it will come into the circuit in half notch. When an all-load tap changer moves from one tap position to the next, both the old and the new taps are simultaneously connected. This creates a short circuit across a section of the winding. The RGR is temporarily inserted into this short circuit circuit path to limit the circulating current. The use of transition resistors allows the tap change to occur without interrupting the main load current, ensuring continuous power supply to the system. Unload tap changer, we should not stop the GR, then changing the tab, then we'll be coming to the circuit, not like that. So continuously it should flow. For this purpose, this resistor is using two types available. One is rod grid stainless steel, that is first one. Second is butt welded stainless steel, that is grid type, second one. Another one is protection resistor, RPGR. This RGR is 1.61 ohm plus or minus 10%, low value resistor. Second, RPGR is 1 lakh ohm high value resistor that connects the points of equal potential of the two contact rings on the tap changer. Inside contact rings available, the two contact rings are connected to the one is even notches, another is odd notches. That two is connected to the CGR 1 and 3, which is going to the again transformer. In between that contact ring, this RPGR is connected to maintain the equipotential. This is the tap changer what we have seen, that the parts complete GR, top 3 is CGR 1, 2, 3 contactors, then double pole pushing. From here only, this is inner contact ring, this is outer contact ring. Separate picture available, we can see later. So from here only, CGR 1 is for odd notch. Outer ring is odd notch. So from here to this double pole pushing will connect it here. Inner ring is even notches. That will be CGR 3. So from here, one black color shunt available now, that will be connected to the CGR 3 through double pole pushing. Then silica gel we have seen. Then PAGR. In between, after PAGR, one Wi-Fi available, oil flow indicator. Whether PAGR is working or not, we have to see. Through that, in the Wi-Fi oil flow indicator, one fan will be there. When oil is entering through it, that fan will be rotated. By seeing that, we can ensure pump is working. Otherwise, if that fan is not working, pump will work, that sound will come. But if the fan is not working, means either pump alone working, but oil is not circulating, or the pump is stuck up. That we have to attend. Then GR drum, contact plate. That contact plate is that red color plate. Over this only contact segments will be fixed. Then inner and outer contact rings. Then here OLI, oil level indicator, that is SMGR. Then contact arm. Contact arm means this white color that we can see. Contact arm, select arm, right, anything. Then center gear assembly. Bottom is three-way valve. From here only, oil will be sucked through PSGR, then through Wi-Fi, it will be fed into GR. This picture we can see. This red color is contact plate. In this only some 10-15 mm thick plate. Here only segments are fixed. Inner segments and outer segments. Inner is even notches, outer is odd notches. Starting from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that it will come. The center portion is one terminal will be there. That will be connected to the transformer tapping. In that terminal only we have connected segments. From this segments only selector arm will come, then contact ring will come. From there double pole pushing will be connected. So this is without any parts we have taken this photo for understanding purpose. Another thing is inner and outer insulating rings. This is the main thing because we can see the profile of the rings, insulating rings. Some curvature shape available now. This will be fixed over the contact segments. Wherever the depth is coming, there will be the contact will make the roller. Wherever the upper portion will come, here non-contact area of the segments, whereas in turn, even inner notches it will be making contact. So the insulated rings will be fixed in such a way that either one time in outer means the odd segments will be connected or inner even segments will be connected. But the point when the tappings is changed one point of time, both segments will be coming to the contact. That time only that RGR will be coming into the circuit. That we can see detailed. Here we can see the depth is coming here inner segment. In the opposite area, outer segment, that upper portion will be there. This is center gear assembly or drive gear assembly. Gear assembly, inner and outer contact rings. This is selectron. Selectron means two rollers will be there. This is making contact between the segments and the contact rings. This is outer roller. This is inner roller, inner ring, inner contact roller, outer contact roller. This is stepping wheel. Then 16th tap connected to the GR housing. Total 32 tappings, in which the 16th tap will be connected to the GR housing for safe operation of this GR. Because this will be in floating condition, center gear assembly will be floating condition. So for this purpose, the 16th segment connected is housing. So equally it is divided. That side 12.5 kV, this side 12.5 kV. So it will not be in floating condition. The important part has come. How the notch is getting changed. Here 0 notch, we have taken 0 notch. In 0 notch, 0 is odd notch. Figure 2 and 3 is closed condition. Figure 1 is open. When it is coming to half notch, CGR 1 is in closed condition. CGR 2 closed. First CGR 3 will open in half notch. Then when it is coming to first notch, again CGR 2 will open, CGR 1 will make contact. This we can see detail in the diagram. Now the segment notch is in 0 position. At the drive shaft degrees, we are checking the contact in degrees. Generally, we will say angle is how much, like that. We will say check the angle in the predetermined values available. Based on that, we are checking. So the drive shaft, the angle is starting from 360 degrees, not from 0. That design is like that. So the drive shaft is 360. Drive shaft means which is SNGR to GR connecting shaft, that is drive shaft. So now 360 drive shaft is 360 degree. Notch is in 0 segment. When now notch, we are giving notch. GR starts move towards notch 1. Contact roller touches the first segment. You can see previous photo, only 0 available. Second, now 0 segment and first segment is making contact. That time the drive shaft degree is 354.5 degrees. This means both the segments are touched, 0 and first has touched. At the same time, next step, CJ3, here no change at all. CJ3 is opened. At the degree of 350.5 degrees, CJ3 is open. Next, here no change, CJR1 is closed. Next, here there is no change. Both contacts are making contact. CJR2 is opened. CJR1 is closed. Now also same position. Now the notch segment is 1. அதான் புரியுதாத்துன்னு சொல்லணுமா? கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். அதான் வரேன். ஜென்ரலா என்ன நடக்கும்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஜிஆர் 0ல இருந்து மூவ் ஆகுது, ஆஃப் நாட்ச் வருது. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேக்கிங் பிரேக்கிங் எல்லாமே வந்துட்டு அவுட் சைட் த ஜிஆர், இந்த சிஜிஆர் கான்டாக்டர்ஸ் ஒன்லி. இன்சைட் த ஜிஆர் தேர் இஸ் நோ மேக்கிங் பிரேக்கிங். If it is happened, then internal flash will come, then QLM will come. So the making breaking and all will be happen in the outside the GR, that is CGR conductors. So first, when we are giving notch, 0 and first segment getting conducted, in that position it will be same. No, there is no change. That is called the selectron will move only 10 degrees for one notch. So that initial 5 degrees, that selectron is with selectron makes contact in 2 segments, 2 notches. that is 5 degree. That inside movement I am telling, that 5 degrees. After that, before that, when we are giving notch, SMGR will rotate 180 degrees. Dry shaft will rotate 90 degrees. Inside GR is Celtram is only 10 degrees. Dry shaft 90 degrees. Inside GR 10 degrees only, whereas SMGR is 180 degree. So now 0 to first moving, first half notch is taking place in the inside segment 0 to 1. That is 5 degrees movement only. After that 80 degrees movement, inside nothing will happen. Inside the GR, no that moving, nothing will happen. Outside the GR only will happen. GR make 3 open, 1 close, like that. These things will happen in that 80 degrees. Last 5 degrees only, that Celtram from 0 to 1 perfectly it will move the full notch. So that half notch portion we can see. Now it is 0. Both the segments make contact. Now CGR 3 is open. Now also that half notch effect is not come. R1 is RGR, sir. R2 is RPGR, R2. Next, now CGR 1 is closed. Now this time only half notch is coming into the circuit. So through current, this outer contact ring, this is inner contact ring. Sorry, this is outer, this is inner. No, this is inner, this is outer. So through this, RGR will come into the circuit. So both the segments is touched condition. Through this contact ring, CGR 1 is closed. Here CGR 2 already closed condition. So through RGR, the RGR is come into the circuit for half notch. Then next moment, CGR 2 will open. After that only inside the sphere will move. ஏதாவது புரிஞ்சா? எங்களுக்கே ரொம்ப நாளாச்சு தெரியறதுக்கு. Okay. So this is first notch. Then second notch same. Only that degree we are comparing. When we are checking the angle, that only we are comparing. Now GR at one position, at 270 degrees of dry shaft position. Second notch starts moving, second notch. Now first and second tapping is closed, making contact. Whereas here the CGR 2 and 3 is open, so half notch, that RGR will not come into the circuit. It's inside, inside making contact, but outside there is no contact. So the 2 tappings are not started. Then CGR 2 is closed. Now again RGR is coming into the circuit, half notch. Then CGR 1 will open, CGR 3 will close, then notch will go to the second position. Okay, va? புரியுதா இல்ல? ஈவன் நாட்சில் 2 3 க்ளோஸ்ல இருக்கும், ஆட் நாட்சில் 1 க்ளோஸ்ல இருக்கும். என்ன முருகன்? 0 to 1 1 to 2 Now notch is 0. Notch கொடுக்குறோம். உள்ள வந்து 0 செக்மெண்ட்டும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செக்மெண்ட்டும் டச் ஆயிடுச்சு. 2 செக்மெண்ட் டச் ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்போ வந்து என்னன்னா உள்ள இருக்க அந்த செலக்ட்ரான் சொன்னோம் இல்லையா, அது வந்து மூவ் ஆயிட்டு 5 டிகிரிஸ் தான் மூவ் ஆகும். மூவ் ஆயிட்டு 2 செக்மெண்ட்டும் டச் ஆயிடுச்சு. 0 and 1 டச் ஆயிடுச்சு. அதுக்கப்புறம் வெளியில தான் எல்லா வேலையும் நடக்கும். ஒரு 80 டிகிரிஸ் மூவ்மெண்ட் வரைக்கும் வெளியில தான் நடக்கும். உள்ள எதுவுமே அதே பொசிஷன்ல தான் இருக்கும். உள்ள 85th டிகிரிக்கு அப்புறமா தான் இது வந்து விட்டுட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நாட்ச் போகும். இப்போ இந்த பொசிஷன்ல உள்ள 2 கான்டாக்ட் டச் ஆயிடுச்சு. CGR 2 and 3 க்ளோஸ்ல இருக்கு. 0 நாட்ச்ல CGR 2 and 3 க்ளோஸ்ல இருக்கும், 1 ஓப்பன்ல இருக்கும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து CGR 3 தான் ஓப்பன் ஆகும். CGR 3 ஓப்பன் ஆயிடுச்சு. இங்க அதே பொசிஷன்ல தான் இருக்குது, ஆஃப் நாட்ச்ல தான் இருக்குது. ஓகேவா? அடுத்தது CGR 1 க்ளோஸ்ல வரும். CGR 1 க்ளோஸ்ல வரும்போது தான் இப்பதான் 2 டேப்பிங் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது, டச் ஆகுது. ஏன்னா இந்த CGR 2 ஓப்பன் க்ளோஸ்ல இருக்கு. இந்த இது வழியா இங்க ரெண்டுமே டச் கான்டாக்ட் இருக்கு, இங்கேயும் கான்டாக்ட் இருக்கு. இது வழியா வந்துட்டு இங்க வந்து RGR வந்து சர்க்யூட்ல வரும். ஓகேவா? அடுத்தது வந்து CGR 2 ஓப்பன் ஆயிடும். பட் அப்ப கூட இங்க வரல. இப்ப RGR கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஆனா இங்க வந்து 2 செக்மெண்ட் டச்ல தான் இருக்கும். அடுத்த இதுல தான் வந்துட்டு நான் பிரேக்கப் பண்ணி போட்டிருக்கோம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் பர்பஸ்க்காக. பட் ஜெனரலா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா சிஜிஆர் 3 ஓப்பன் ஆகும், அப்புறம் சிஜிஆர் 1 க்ளோஸ் ஆகும், சிஜிஆர் 2 ஓப்பன் ஆகும் அப்படி சொல்லுவோம் ஆஃப் அன் ஹவர்ஸில். பட் இது அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் பர்பஸ் ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பாக கொண்டு வந்தாச்சு. இப்போ பர்ஃபெக்டாக ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் வந்து அதே மாதிரி செகண்ட் மேட்ச்க்கு வரும்போது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்தோடனே ஆஃப் டிகிரிஸ் 5 டிகிரிஸில் மீன்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஆச்சு. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அண்ட் செகண்ட் செக்மெண்ட் வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. கான்டாக்ட் ரெண்டுமே டச்சில் இருக்கும், 2 டேப்பிங்ஸும் டச்சில் இருக்கும். ஆமாம் சார், சிஜிஆர் இப்போ வந்து ஆர்ஜிஆர் சர்வீஸில் இல்லை. சிஜிஆர் சிஜிஆர் ஆமாம் ஆமாம் ஆஃப் நாட்ஸில் ஆர்ஜிஆர் சர்வீஸில் வரும், ஃபுல் நாட்ஸில் வராது. அது கூட ஒரு ஓப்பன் ஆகிடும். அது கூட நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் வந்து எஸ்என்ஜிஆர் இருக்குது, அதில் எவ்வளோ நேரம் க்ளோஸில் இருக்குன்னுலாம் தெரியும். ஒரு நாட்ஸ் வந்து டைமிங் வந்து 300-350 மில்லி செகண்ட்ஸ் ஒன்லி. இந்த அவ்வளோ டைம்லையும் ஆர்ஜிஆர் வந்து ஒரு 14 மில்லி செகண்ட்ஸ் தான், 14 to 15 மில்லி செகண்ட்ஸ் அவ்வளோதான் ஆர்ஜிஆர் சர்வீஸில் வரும். இதான் நம்ம திரும்ப உள்ள டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மர் அடுத்த வைண்டிங்கோட பிரைமரி சார். ஆஃப்டர் டேப் சேஞ்சிங் பிரைமரி வைண்டிங், பவர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மரோட பிரைமரி வைண்டிங். ரெண்டு நேரத்தில் ஃபுல் நேரத்தில் தானே இருக்கும். செகண்ட் நேரத்தில் ஸ்டக் மீன்ஸ் செகண்ட் நேரத்தில் ஃபுல் நேரத்தில் தான் இருக்கு, ஆஃப் நேரத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடாது. சிஜிஆர் புரியல, சொல்லுங்க பார்த்து. 0 இல்ல, 0 ஆஃப் 1 1.5 2 2.5 3 அப்படிதான். ஒரு ஆஃப் நாச்சு இன் பிட்வீன் நாட்சஸ் வந்து ஆஃப் நாச்சு. அரௌண்ட் 900 வோல்ட்ஸ் வரும் சார். 25,000 divided by 32. ஆமா, ஒரு வைண்டிங் ஒரு டேப்பிங். நவ் இப்போ 900 வோல்ட் இருக்கு சார். இங்க வந்து 900 வோல்ட் இருக்கு. அடுத்தது வந்துட்டு 1800 வருங்க. செகண்ட் டேப்பிங் வந்து 1.8 கேவ்ஸ். அப்ராக்சிமேட்டா சொல்றேன், 25 கேவ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அவ்வளோ வரும். அது வந்து ஆமா. இப்போ செகண்ட் டேப்பிங் இஸ் 1800 வோல்ட் we can say. So now first tapping and second tapping is making contact, but CGR 2 and 3 is an open condition. Now also supply will go to one person only, that 1.8 kV only will come. Sorry, நடக்காது. எப்போ ஆர்ஜிஆர் சர்க்யூட்ல வருதோ அப்ப அதுல தான் போகும். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் நவ் ஆர்ஜிஆர் ஹஸ் கம் இன்டு சர்க்யூட். இப்போ செகண்ட் டேப்பிங் மூவ் ஆகுது. ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும். தனியா 1 and 2 வந்து R1 வழியா ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும். ஆமா, R1 தான் ஆர்ஜிஆர் அதுல ஷார்ட் சர்க்யூட் வரும் போறோம். நவ் சிஜிஆர் இஸ் 1 is open. இப்போ வந்து 1.8 kV போகும். இந்த லைன்ல இங்க இது ஓபன் ஆயிடுச்சு சார். த்ரூ இந்த ரிங் கான்டாக்ட் ரிங் வழியா ஆர்ஜிஆர் வழியா 1.8 kV போயிடும். அப்ப கொஞ்ச டைம்ல ஆர்ஜிஆர் சர்க்கிள் தான் இருக்கும். தென் நெக்ஸ்ட் CGR 3 also will close. இங்க வந்து அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்ல ரிலீஸ் ஆகும். 1.8. ஆனா இந்த டைம்ல ரெண்டும் போயிடும். ஆமா, ரெண்டும் போயிட்டு இருக்கும். பட் அப்ப கூடி ஆர்ஜிஆர் இதுல இருக்கும், பட் ECS பாத் வழியா போயிடும். அப்ப சார்ஜ் வராது இல்ல, ரைட். ஒன்னு ஓப்பன்ல இருக்கு, இது பேரலல் தானே அது. அவ்வளவுதான். ஓகேவா? R2 வந்து இந்த இன்சுலேட் இந்த ரிங்கும் ஏதோ ஒரு ஈக் பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஒன்ல தான் ஃப்ளோட்டிங் வரக்கூடாது. ஹை வேல்யூ ரெசிஸ்டர்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கு. அது ஆஃப் நாட்ஸ்ல வரும். ஆஃப் நாட்ஸ் கன்டினியூஸ் சர்வீஸ்ல இருக்கும், பட் எஃபெக்டிவா இருக்கிறது கம்மி. அது ஈக்கு பொட்டன்ஷியல் மெயின்டைன் பண்றதுக்காக, கிளாஸ் ஆகக்கூடாது, ஃப்ளோட்டிங்ல வரக்கூடாது அதுக்காக. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் கண்டிஷன் மானிட்டரிங். GR oil sampling intervals. WP4 la ICO, IA first, then every schedule, and TOH, IOH. WG7, ICO, IA first, once in 120 days, IC, then TOH, IOH. Then oil Brayton voltage on the test method is as per IS 6792, then SMA 158. Permissible limit 30 kV RMS. Filling of oil is 60 kV. Service limit is above 40 kV. GR வந்து above 40 kV இருக்கணும். But when we are filling the oil, it should be above 60 kV, filtered oil. Then DGA, dissolved gas analysis, SMA 138 revision 1. But generally in the SMA, DGA is not clearly mentioned for GR. Only they told acetylene allowable limit is 2 ppm. But we are not allowing even 0.5 ppm in the GR. It should be 0 in GR. Why? Because again it will be operating now. So quickly it will be aggregate. That problem will be in GR maintenance. GR cleaning is for WP4. If it is new GR fitted, 10,000 kilometers we have to open and see. Then 9 months in between overall. WP4 is 1.5 months, 18 months. So 9 months we will open and check. Whereas in WG7, 1 year, because the AOH is 24 months. So exactly 12 months we will open and we will clean the GR. Because that 3 months we have told no for that purpose. Anyway, it will be filtered, but general checking and all we have to open the GR between AOH. Then case studies. In on logo 28736, RGR, that butt welded RGR, that is open. You can see the video. The plates are welded, but it is open. The feeler gauge is going freely. But problem has not come because it is parallel. That said connection will be available. So that breaking of RGR is not come. Visual பார்த்துட்டு feeler check பண்ணுங்க. Then second is 22670. Insulating ring fixing bolt. We have seen the insulating ring now that we are fixing. That fixing bolt torque is 0.9 kg that we are maintaining. But in the sixth segment, the bolt is fixed on 7th segment. The bolt has come out slacked. So when we are taking notch, beyond 6th notch is not going. But up to 6th there is no problem. So mechanically stuck up that we are not able to identify. Then we have called the loco and opened. We have seen that insulating bolt is came out and the celtram is not able to move beyond 6th. இந்த இது வெளியே வந்துருச்சுன்னா அந்த செல்ட்ரா மூவ் ஆகல சார், இங்க வந்து ஸ்டக் ஆயிடும். இந்த போல்ட்ல வந்து நின்றோம், அதுக்கு மேல போகல. அருணாச்சல் வரைக்கும் வரும். சப்போஸ் இட் இஸ் ஹேப்பன் இன் தி 31st மீன்ஸ் நோ இஷ்யூ. But in 6-7. Then next case is 27644 GR oil level rising. In between transformer and GR, this contact plate is available. Because the tappings are coming from the transformer, no. That this is a tapping terminal inside a segment. In this tapping terminal, to stop the transformer oil, O-rings are available. If it is getting worn out, the transformer oil will enter into the GR, then GR oil level will rise. That we can see the video here. Oil drop is coming through, the transformer oil is coming through the terminal and coming inside. In a day we can't see because the leakage is very less. If it is kept for 2-3 days, then oil will be that in the oil level indicator it will be going full. Oil level rising is not only because of this. If the breathing circuit is blocked also, oil level will rise. So first we will clear that area, breathing area. If it is clear, then we have to open the GR and oil leakage should be checked. The segments are different size. Yes sir. Inner வந்து கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா இருக்கும், outer is கொஞ்சம் bigger because that dia is then roller is same. Next case also transformer oil entering into the GR. through GR housing O-ring. That center gear assembly we are fixing now. Behind that one O-ring will be there. That is punctured. This MTR loco is punctured. So the oil is coming into the GR. Last one is QLM case, 22549. As we can say QLM is very dangerous. It is failure, fire prone. This is the first case we have seen many QLMs, but this is the first case that the GR cover is broken. That much heavily fault current has come, then it is broken. This cover piece is available on the MEMT side. That much happened near Katpadi, I think. So once QLM is happened means then after that we can troubleshoot, but exact reason we could not find, because inside we can see the next photos. Inside fully. Yes, sir. Yes. It happens in an enclosed chamber, there is no chance of fire. So this is inside the GR. Contact roller is melted completely. That segments also. So once it is burnt, the root cause of the failure is unable to identify. Yes, sir.